Hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in to Napkin Poem week number 14. I am so happy you took the time to, watch this week's Napkin Poem. I'm doing something a little bit different. I talked about previously how I was trying to share things that were stylistically a little bit different. And this week I'm actually sharing a poem I wrote to myself as a New Year's resolution at the end of 2015. So this New Year's resolution was for 2016, and I'll talk about a little bit about what changed after and where I am and the growth and stuff that's happened during that time frame. But the name of this poem is 12/31/2015. December 31st, 2015. My only New Year's resolution was to be the person of my dreams. Funniest part is, at that time, I really had no clue. All that simple resolution was gonna put me through. The woman I saw myself being was not the woman I was. Like deja vu was my name, the same mistakes I'd cook up, the same issues, the same tissues, and in time I could see that change was exactly what I needed badly. Working from the bottom up, I isolated my foundation, which gifted me with so many revelations of the roots, the seeds that I did sow, spiraling me into a clarity that allowed me to grow. I then began to realize that it was in my DNA, a true desire and urge to be even better than yesterday. Perfection had, never been my goal, but blessed with this life, why not reach its potential? I made a choice this New Year's to invest in me, and I'm excited to see where I will one day be. So that's that poem, and I definitely had some reason to be excited. A lot has changed, and one of the changes that I'll share with you now is, I know back when I was writing that, one of the things that I struggled with is if I had an exam or a commitment or anything like that, it was habitual to the fact where I could literally go without eating for days. And I talked to some people I was pretty close to, and they were telling me, hey, Kendall, if you don't prioritize that, you won't even be here to appreciate all you're working hard for. So definitely having that in mind and being able to better manage and prioritize my schedule and responsibilities has put me in, I feel like, a healthier place in that self-care, because that's one of the absolute focuses I had, was to make sure that I was taking care of myself. And even though, college can be rough and you really have to make choices, making sure I was making the right ones for myself and long-term choices, and being okay with saying no to commitments, because sometimes everything seems cool, but when you're rushed and stretched out, that's not a really good time or good place to be in. So that's something that's changed. I'll share with you my New Year's resolution for 2017 is really just to grow closer to God and to just remain authentic. Those are my two things I want to focus on, because if I'm true to myself, then, at that point, that's the best I can do. That's all I can do. Just continually focus on, exuding love and understanding and isolating the perspective I have to be able to see situations from different perspectives and understand where people are coming from, because that's always a good place to be in. I think that's pretty much, all I was going to share for this week's Napkin Poem. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I have one more week left to finish my challenge, but I know some people have expressed they kind of like the Napkin Poem, the style that I do these in, so I might do them a little bit longer, or, spread them out a little bit more, just depending on what my life looks like next semester. But I will keep you all posted. Again, I'm so appreciative that you chose to tune into this week's. It always means a lot. If you like this poem and this week's vlog, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, like, share. I always appreciate that as well, and I truly hope you have a really good New Year's, which is coming up, and are able to create some New Year's resolutions that really catapult you into the place that you would like to be and closer to your dreams and goals. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.